Brittany, you feeling anything there?
I'm really picky. I need to be really bold.
Be bold, do it.
You are so attractive.
Yo, hands up! Whoa! He's the best looking guy I've ever seen. Jeff, are you interested in Brittany? Yes or no?
No.
Bye, bitch!
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Don't you know how to drive?
Man.
Oh fuck, I forgot to ask you your pronouns. I'm such a bitch.
Bitch! So sorry.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you honk?
It's noise pollution.
Or you'd rather die?
Okay, listen, I don't want to talk to you. Can you just take your fucking fat ass car and get out of
Did
here?
you just call my car fat? Can you watch your mouth, woman?
Woman?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I went to Indiana Jones and Jaws and every movie that Steven Spielberg's ever made. And by the way, he's never made a movie with a female lead.
I love it when woke people are stupid and uninformed, and this is a glorious clip.
I don't mean to call your ass out, but it's true. The color purple, thank you. Okay, I'm wrong.
Well, that got awkward.
Welcome to a day in the life of a fat activist. I start the day off feeding my cat some treats because she needs to know that unless she's fat, I won't love her. Then I took a bath because I am far too lazy to stand and need to preserve all the calories that I can for the day. Then I filmed some TikToks, making sure to glorify obesity and show everyone how cool and trendy it is to be fat. On my way to the doctor's, I stopped at Dunkin' and got the sugariest coffee possible and ate 24 donuts. At the doctor, I made sure he knew that I knew more than him, and I berated him over any medical advice or testing he wanted to do. After that, I headed to my yoga class, where instead of taking the class, I sat in the back and yelled at everyone, telling them to stop exercising and to get fat instead. Because being skinny is bad. Cheers. Stay fat, y'all.
What gender do you think I am?
I would assume you're female.
Yeah, so you're making assumptions.
Yes.
I identify as non-binary.
I don't, respectfully, that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Now,
actually.
let me ask you this. What pronoun should I use?
You should use they, them pronouns. So you saying that you
And
don't
what if I
believe
don't?
me.
What if I don't?
If you don't, I would consider that disrespectful, and that's actually an act of violence to misgender a trans
It's an
person
act of
or-
violence.
That is an act of violence to intentionally misgender someone, yes.
Here we come to the issue, and this is why I'm out here. You just said that's an act of violence. That means it's an
Yes.
actionable offense. That means it's a crime.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself
Cis men
whatever you
don't
want.
menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body
if you are,
menstruated at
if
some
your
point
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not men.
excluding a whole group of people
They're
here
women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an
The
example
science.
when we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely
They
different
are
things.
completely different.
Completely different words.
And sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
These arrogant females end up alone. The thing with arrogant females is they're also full of fear and insecurities. So they are arrogant, but arrogance isn't confidence. Arrogance comes from a place of fear. Like a teenage boy walking around trying to look really tough. It's not actually from a place of strength. True strength is having the humility, walking around saying how good you are and how beautiful you are and how smart you are and how strong you are. It's from a place of insecurity, like you're trying to prove to people, you're trying to get their validation. It's very unattractive. So obvious that it comes from that place of fear and insecurity that you want to be accepted. It's so stupid.
Day 62 of being a girl, and I have been misgendered so many times this week, and most commonly, It's a follower running up to me on the street and being like, "You're the boy from TikTok. It's the boy from TikTok." And I'm like, "No, it's the girl from TikTok." And they always feel so bad after I correct them, and that's so not my intention. It doesn't hurt my feelings all that much. But I wear all this makeup and sometimes fake boobs in the hair, and it still doesn't register with people at times. And I was just wondering if there's anything I can do on my end for you all to see me more as a girl. I know it's not my job, I was just curious. Ultimately, I think it just stems from us not being wildly present when we're even taking in content. We're just like, yes, we like this. Oh, and another thing happened last night where I was walking by this couple and the husband looks at the wife and goes, "That's a man." And he did it so smugly, like he was like proud, like he was gonna get like some sort of trophy for figuring out my birth gender. And I don't know why we have to care so much about that. And I really do think we're so focused on the anatomy of people, and I don't think it's really any of our business. So kind of a weird week, but still trying to have fun. Love ya.
What do you identify as?
I'm non-binary, or like gender non-conforming.
My friends are she, her, so work. Use that as you will.
Like trust your body, trust your mind, go with like, if something feels good to you, follow that, and don't be so like strict, like don't feel a need to label yourself or so strongly.
It'll be difficult, and like you'll cry and you'll laugh and you'll do all those things. I think the biggest thing that I learned is that like if you're breathing and you're there like right now and you can think about it, then that's what you should be like for like that day. Like don't think too hard about like the future, think about like what's happening right now, and that's okay.
Get on your knees.
Say
There you go.
Is she feeling his heartbeat?
On your knees?
Well, sure, yeah. Wow. Across OnlyFans, how much money would you say you donated?
Probably just shy of about 10 grand. Maybe 4 or 5 grand.
I don't like makeup. I'm against makeup. I don't think it's good for women, and I don't think they really need to be using it, honestly. I think it takes away.
That's awesome.
Makeup it's capitalizing on women's insecurities when it's something that they can easily fix. I think it takes away from a woman's natural beauty, and also it is so bad for you. Like, you think about how skin absorbs things. When you read the ingredients on a foundation bottle, what is in it? You can't even pronounce it. It's a bunch of crap that you're putting on your face. And that is in turn making your skin worse. So you have to keep buying more foundation to cover up what it's creating.